It's happening, people. It's happening. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Live Chat with Tanya Roberts. I'm Mike Pingel, your host and moderator, and the person who is keeping all the bad stuff away from everybody in this little chat room. Tanya, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's your Saturday going?
Great.
How's the puppies?
All is well. They're all sitting down and being good. Muttley's right next to me now. He isn't even outside.
We're going to need to get a puppy cam. That's what we need.
Yeah, we do. We have to get a puppy.
Maybe yeah, get a little puppy cam so we can have them on their heads during the show. We can turn their cameras on while they're running around at some point. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be, it's like although I think they would take away from us, don't you think?
Yeah, it might be.
Everybody in Facebook world land and Zoom, welcome to the show. If you want to come on camera to chat with Tanya on Zoom, all the information is in the meme or the photo for today's show. So the number's there and also the passcode. If you want, just go to your Zoom account, put that in to join a meeting and you can come into the room. If you're in the room on Zoom and you want to chat on camera, please raise your hand, do the hand button for me so I can write it down. And here we go. So let's ask, we're going to bring in Philip and see Philippine, see what he's doing and how's it going over where he lives and checking in with him. He could be our correspondent, don't you think, Tanya?
Yeah, he could be at this point.
Maybe we'll have him go on, go on the road and do some videos for us we can show.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hi, how are you doing?
Real good, how about you?
Well, fine, it's very, very hot here. We have a heat wave over 100 degrees. And well, some problems with people who are not really accustomed to that. But well, how are the fires in Los Angeles? You told me last week that there were fires in Los Angeles.
Yeah, there were.
And are they over?
Well, one of them, Apple Fire, is still going, I think. And is the Angeles Forest Fire still going, Mike?
I'm not really sure. I'll check on that.
The Apple Fire is still going.
Yeah, the Apple Fire is still going. Yes, I know that.
But well, are you safe?
Are you safe? Yeah, far away from that.
Okay, great.
Those are really rural areas.
Okay. Well, you look great with this color, I must say.
Oh, the color thank
of your, yeah, very, very nice. It matches your eyes, in fact. So, well, today I wanted to ask, previously we talked and you talked to me about French actresses that you loved.
Yeah.
One of my favorite actresses, of course, is Meryl Streep. And I wanted to know, do you like her and what are her favorite movies and what you think about Meryl Streep?
Oh, I love Meryl Streep. God, one of my favorite movies of hers is Out of Africa. And another one is the one where she played with, she played Sophie's Choice.
Okay.
That was great.
And have you ever met her?
No, I never have.
Never. Okay. And another actress I love a lot is Julianne Moore. Do you love her?
Yes, I love her. She's great.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take too much time to the other participants because I know that I speak a lot sometimes. So I'm happy to see that you are both okay, and it's always a pleasure to speak with you. So stay well. Are things going better about COVID-19?
We're still in our houses. They think maybe they'll have a inoculation for around the turn of the year, around the end of the year.
Yes,
So I don't, then I'll feel safe. But without one, I don't feel safe. I'm still staying at home.
Yes, it's better. In fact, in Europe, things are getting worse again, and they're fearing that things could be very bad when the fall comes. So, well, we'll have to wait and be cautious and be patient. Okay, so thank you very much for having me again, and have a very, very good day. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's good. At least he's having a heat wave. We've been having a cool wave, haven't we?
Yeah, really cool.
It's been nice. I like it. I like it when it's cooler. I'm a cool person. I don't like it hot. What?
My favorite temperature is the 70s.
It is true. It is true. It's nice to get up, walk around. The house doesn't get so hot. Yada yada yada.
And not be bored and not be boiling.
Yeah, I hate heat. I'm not a good heat person.
I don't like it either.
We're gonna bring Lance likes the heat.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I was trying to bring in Stephen, but I'm going to bring in Greg now because Stephen has now disappeared. Don't disappear. Hi, Greg. Please turn on your video. And I'll turn on you. Hold on, I'm unmuting. There you go.
Hello.
How you doing?
Fine, Tanya. How are you?
Real good.
Good. How's Mike?
Cool out here. Where are you calling from?
I'm Scotland, Edinburgh in Scotland.
All
We've
right.
chatted before. Yeah.
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Oh,
How are
thank you. Good. We're actually, don't die of shock, but we're having a heat wave in Scotland as well. It is really hot tonight, really warm, which is unusual.
How hot?
Oh, well, if it's not freezing, it's hot for the British, you know. I don't know the exact temperature, but it's a heat wave all across the UK today. So it's really nice. And on a positive note, in Scotland, our restaurants are back open. We're wearing face masks a lot more, which is sensible, on the buses,
Yeah, you gotta.
in the shops. But Scotland seems to be doing better than England for the corona. We're still quite low. We've not had any deaths for a good few weeks, so that's good.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question today is, Tanya, if you could pick a year of your life where everything worked out, basically what is your favourite year, career-wise or personal, that comes to mind? When you can think of your happiest year, what year would you say that would be?
My happiest year, God. I can't even think of that. That's hard to say. I guess my happiest year was when I did the Sheena movie, because we were there for months and months, and it was beautiful. So that was probably my happiest year.
And that is a nice colour. I was going to say that Philip bet me to it. That is a nice top, nice colour.
Oh, thank you.
And how are things in Los Angeles for you and Mike just now?
Everything's cool. The weather's great. It's not too hot. Terrific.
Oh, that's good. I'm not able to come every week because we work, so it's always nice to catch up with you guys as well and see that you're doing well.
Yeah, it's nice to hear from you.
Yeah. How are your dogs?
Hi, they're fantastic. Whoops, he was just lying by, there he is. He's lying on the floor and the other one's lying on the floor over there.
Oh, And I must just say to Mike, because I've got him on Facebook, I am so jealous. He meets yourself, Cheryl Ladd, Linda Carter, Michelle Lee. Jealous in a nice way, but Mike fairly seems to mix the celebrities over there. So all power to him.
It's what happens when you live in the world of La La Land.
La, la, la.
Your friend,
Right,
friends with many of them, and I run into the rest of them.
I love seeing your photos. But anyway, you two take care. Always nice to speak to you.
Thank
Good to
you.
speak to you. Take care of
Take
yourself.
care. And you, Tanya.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now we're gonna do some Facebook questions. Andre asked, after shooting Almost Pregnant, I noticed you also could be in more. Oh, hold on. Let me rewrite. Let me rewrite this in my speaking. Notice you also could do more comedy projects. Did you want to do more comedy projects? I think he's trying to ask.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did that 70s show. So that was comedy. And yeah, I'd love to do more comedy. It's the best. You don't work real hard and it's a lot of fun. And it's in front of a live audience. So that's my favorite.
Yes, and you did a good job. It was a great show. It was a fun cast too.
Yeah.
Carolina asks, Dear Tanya, tell us about 007 James Bond premiere with Princess Diana and all the cast in London.
Well, all the cast that was in London, everyone in the movie was in London who was in the, like Grace Jones and me and let's see who else was in the cast. Well, the director was there, and the guy who played my boyfriend, whose name I can't think of offhand, he was there, and it was really great meeting her. She was very sweet and nice, and you know, we didn't say much because you're not supposed to talk to the royalty unless they ask you a question.
So do you have to curtsy to her, or did you have to bow or anything?
Yeah, did a little curtsy. They taught us how to do a little curtsy.
Oh, that's cute.
Not to touch her.
Oh, you didn't touch her?
No, you're not allowed to touch.
It's so funny. There's so many rules. Isn't there with the royal family? So many rules.
Yeah.
Did she ask you any questions?
No, but the prince did. He asked if I had to go on the casting couch. Believe it or not, that's what he asked me. And so I said, no, not in my case. So they wrote in the newspaper the next day, Cheeky Charlie asks if Tanya went on the casting couch.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can't ask them, but they can ask you really bad questions, right? That's crazy. Steven asked on Facebook, did you have any say in the naming of Julie Rogers' character in Charlie's Angels?
Did I have any name in the say? No,
Yeah,
of name, no. No, that's what it was.
Oh. 007 Travelers ask, hi, Tanya, who is your favorite Bond villain and why?
God. I don't know if I have a favorite. I think the Jaws guy. The guy with the silver teeth.
Yeah, he's good.
And Goldfinger. I liked him too.
I like
They were
Jaws.
my-
Yeah, I like Jaws.
Hmm?
I like Jaws because he was in 2 movies, and he got nicer in the
Yeah.
second one. Because in Moonraker, he got that girlfriend. Anyway, I digress. Jeff Barr asks, do you have any celebrity friends you hang out with, and who is it?
Celebrity friends I hang out with. Well, these days I'm not hanging out with anyone because of the pandemic, but I have some friends who I see. I see Cheryl on occasion. I see Jaclyn on occasion. I see, who else do I see?
Me.
Michael. And yeah, you don't keep that close in contact very often with the people you do a movie with. Life moves on, we all go in another direction. So
Yeah.
it's
And
hard.
and when the pandemic's not around, you play a lot of poker with some celebrity friends too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So I think all the celebrities are in their houses, boarded up.
They sure are. No one's going out.
No one.
I can't even go to my dentist. I wanted my teeth cleaned. I thought I had a cavity. And I said, how many people in your office have been tested? And they said, one dental hygienist. That's it. And so I thought, I'm not going in there, not until they all get tested. I'm too worried.
Because going to the dentist, there's a lot of, sorry to say, the fluids from the mouth going everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't even like going, not during COVID. It's a mess. All right. I'm going to try to bring in Steven again. Here we go, Steven. Into the Zoom. And when you come in, Steven, put your camera on first, please. It doesn't bring him in. Anybody else in Zoom want to come on camera? Please raise your hand in the thing so I can bring you on. Let's go back to Facebook for a couple more questions.
Okay.
Andre asked, any memories about Body Slam? You were amazing in that blue bathing suit, by the way.
Oh, really? God, Body Slam. Well, it was a lot of fun watching the action in Body Slam. And otherwise, the stunt guy was really great and really good to work with. And I can't really think of anything else that comes to mind that was spectacular. But it was a fun movie to make.
Nice. Chris asks, do you watch any British TV televisions? And if so, what do you enjoy?
Oh, I love Poirot and Miss Marple and the black-haired girl, the one who's on now. What's her name, Lance?
Mrs. Fisher.
Fisher, Mrs. Fisher, or Miss Fisher. She's great. I watched that, and I watched Rosemary and Thyme. I like mysteries. I love the way the English do their mysteries. I think they're great. The best, better than us, with half the budget too.
That is true.
At least,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
at least half the budget.
Yeah. Rumor asked, Tanya, is it true that you're a Laker fan? And how long have you been a fan?
Yeah, I love the Lakers. I used to go there with Jerry Buss in the early days, and they're great. I really like them, but I'm more of a football fan than I am a basketball fan.
Yeah. And we don't have a football team here yet, do we? No, we don't. That's not coming yet.
We are about to.
Yeah.
As soon as the stadium's built.
Nikki asked, what was Grace Jones like to work with?
Oh, she was fantastic. She was right on the money. She was mean and her inner part and kind of vicious. And she pulled a couple of pranks on Roger, which freaked him out. But she was so sweet. She was so sweet. we went to her house a couple of times, and I just saw her when she was back here in LA a couple of months ago, and she hasn't changed a bit. She's still the same down-to-earth person. She's really a great person.
Fantastic. Paul just asked, is the chat captions disabled on Zoom? I don't know, Paul, and I'll check on that after the show. And I'm sorry if that is disabled. I'll put that for the next shows. I'll have the captions back on. Kenny asked, would you consider doing a Real Housewives or Beverly Hills show?
I'd have to be married to a millionaire. I think they all are, and I'm not. So I don't think they'd ever ask me. I really think that they have to be married to very rich men on all those Housewives of Dallas, Housewives of,
So basically saying you have the kick, lands to the curb, and let's go out and find one. Let's do it.
Huh?
I said you should. It sounds like Lance is out, and we had to go hunting for a hot, rich husband now. Lance is gonna pull the plug in a second, isn't he? Oh, I have another question, and then we'll go back to. If anybody on Zoom wants to come on camera, please raise your hand. I have another question. Says from an unknown person. Says something about lighting your farts on fire. Do you enjoy that?
No, I never have.
Never know. It's one of your top fans, and he really wanted to know that on camera.
Wow, that's quite a question. No, well, even if I did, I don't think I'd tell you.
Sorry, Lance. Oh, sorry. Steven says, hi, Tanya and Mike. Tanya, do you have any memories of working on Zuma Beach with Michael, Suzanne Summers, and Rosanna Arquette?
Yeah, I do. Rosanna was cute and she was good. She was very good. And the lead of the movie was fantastic. She was great. She had the bluest eyes. She was so pretty and had such a good body. She was great, Suzanne Summers. And we went out to, which beach did we go to? I think we went not far from the city. I can't remember which beach, but it was a lot of fun. It was a beach show, and it was just fun and lighthearted and that kind of movie. So it was cool.
Yeah, it was a fun film. Sean asked, how was it working with Mark Singer in Beastmaster?
Oh, he was the best. He was the best. He spent most of his day working out when he wasn't on camera. He was in the best shape I've ever seen. And he was really good to work with, really nice, really easygoing, a really nice guy. I just saw him a couple of months ago, and he's the same guy. He's terrific. He's just really lovely.
Great. Andre asked, I read on IMDb you also starred and also co-produced Sins of Desire in 1993. Have you ever thought about directing?
Of directing? I thought about it at one point, and then I thought I'd have to come in with my own script. And in order to get the directing job, you pretty well have to. And so I never did that, but I thought about it for a while. But it's a lot of work, and you got a lot under your belt to deal with, so it's a little too arduous for me, I think.
Yes.
It's much easier to be a actor out for loan.
Yeah. Exactly. Nancy has an interesting question. She asked, if you were shipwrecked, what food would you miss and home comforts?
Which food would I miss? Well, I'd miss God, what do I really love? I love ice cream, and I love ice cream cakes. And comforts, I really miss my dogs and my parrot and my boyfriend. And the house, just the house. I have koi fish out back, and it's just a really nice place to be in a pandemic in. It's really nice views of the whole world, and it's just really pretty. So I guess I'd miss all those creature comforts.
Okay, so I'm going to twist that question. What is the one food, if you're on a stranded island, that you would, if you could only take one food product or one item, what would it be?
God. I guess it would be Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Oh my God, that's an amazing answer. Plus, you could have all the flavors you wanted.
Yeah.
I hope there's a big freezer, though. There could be an issue with that.
There could be. Probably would.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Sean asks, do you feel like a pioneer? You do kick butt before, and before it became fashionable.
Did I kick butt?
No, he said, do you feel like a pioneer? You did kick butt before it was fashionable.
Oh, you mean like in Charlie's Angels and things like that?
Yes.
Well, Angie Dickinson came before us, really, in Policewoman, so she was the pioneer. But yeah, our show was the first of 3 women detectives working together. So in a way we were. I never really thought of it, but in a way we were.
Yeah, it is true. You were. Dell asks, hi, Mike and Tanya. Greetings from Panama. Tanya, 2 questions. 1, what misconception people have about you? And what is the downfall about it being a celebrity?
The downside is when people come up to you in the street, or they come up to you in your shop and say, I know who you are. And it's not always that comfortable a situation to be in when you're trying to peacefully look for something in the store. But aside from that, what was the other question?
What's the misconception that people have about you?
Oh, I don't think they do, because in all the things I did, I was kind of like a normal person. I wasn't a superhero or anything. And I wasn't prim and proper, which I'm not anyway. So I don't think that people have a lot of misconceptions of me, except that I'm a celebrity, and maybe they put that into the category, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're bringing Scott Johnson into the room. Hello, Scott.
Hey,
Hey,
Scott.
Hey, Tanya.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
Real good. How are you handling the pandemic?
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I really thought by now it would have been over and done with.
So did I.
And now it's finally starting to really scare me, because I think this is going to be going on for quite a while.
I think so too. I think until they get a shot for it's going to be going on.
I hope they get a shot fairly soon.
Well, I think they said around the turn of the year.
Okay.
So, but I'm still getting used to it. I'm just getting used to sitting around the house. I do my hikes in the morning with my dogs around the neighborhood, but my dogs aren't even allowed to meet any other dogs and play with them, because they can catch it from the other dog and your dog can give it to you.
Oh, man.
So you can't even let your dog play with other dogs. So my dog's a little frustrated about that, because she loves to run and play. So, yeah, it's, you know, let's face it hasn't been easy, huh?
No, it hasn't.
Do you go out much?
Well, just to the grocery store and on the days that I go into the office to work.
Oh, you do go into the office.
Yes, but we
Are
only
you
we have
distancing?
yeah, well, we only have one person there at a time.
Oh,
So that and then also with the distancing, if we have anybody that comes into our lobby, we actually have X's on the floor so they know where to stand. And
yeah,
but everybody's been pretty cooperative with the whole thing, which has been nice.
that's good. That's really good. Those big giant parties they're planning to sue those people for having those.
Those parties are crazy.
Yeah, and people with no masks on, just hanging out like nothing was happening.
Well, there's a new term for them. They call them COVIDiots.
Yeah,
And I thought that term fits it perfectly.
yeah, you're right. They just think they're invulnerable, that they can't catch you. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Yeah.
All right, my question for you, do you remember anything from doing the movie Night Eyes?
Night Eyes. Yeah, Andrew Stevens was fun to work with, and we had an East Indian director who was very fun to work with. And it was a beautiful house we were shooting in. And it was a fun movie to do. It was really fun to do. Everyone got along great. It was, no trouble on the set, no problems, no freaks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or freaky actors who get out of line and stuff. Nothing like that. It was fun.
Well, I love the movie because I especially love the twist. So I'm going to ruin it for people who haven't seen it. But the twist, when you were behind, your character was behind everything. I so did not see that coming.
Yeah, that was a trip too. Yeah.
But yeah, that was good. And then actually one other question. Do you remember, in the movie Racket, you worked with Bert Convy, and then you did an episode of The Love Boat with him. Any recollection on that?
With Bert Convy, I did
Yes.
what?
The movie Racket.
Racket. Yeah, Racket. God, he was in that? Wow,
Yes.
that's so far back, I can't remember. He was very nice, very professional.
And then you did an episode of The Love Boat where he played your love interest.
Oh, yeah. God, you have a better memory than I do. That's right. All the Charlie's Angels would have to do an Aaron Spelling show every. So we each had to do one. And I forgot that he was my love interest. Wow.
All right. Well, great talking with you. Glad you're doing well. And hey, Mike.
Hey, Scott.
Thank you.
It's good seeing you.
All right.
Thanks.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
That was nice.
I didn't even know that Bert Convy was my lover.
'Cause
In
you've
that
got
movie.
a long, long, long career. A long, prosperous career with wonderful things. Like I posted, well, I mean, you posted, no, I posted on your page. Oh goodness, now I won't be remember. It was a clip from you were on an airplane and you're being held hostage. I think it was a TV show. Anyway, once again, my brain doesn't work and my mouth keeps talking.
Mine doesn't even work either. I can't remember being a hostage on a plane.
Yeah, it was I'll look up in a second. It's when the next person comes on, I'll go find it. Let's do some more questions from Facebook. Stephen Summers has, thank you, Mike and Tanya. Great to hear your recollection on Zuma Beach. Andre asks, I'm also I guess he also likes black and white movies. What do you think of film noir?
Oh, I love film noir. I have the biggest collection. I think I have every film noir that was ever made. All with Humphrey Bogart, Sidney Greenstreet, God, everyone you can think of. Ray Millander's in one, and Raymond Burr was in another. And I have them all. I have a big collection.
Nice. Kobe asked, what can you tell me about the makeup on Charlie's Angels? Yours was phenomenal and really emphasized your incredible eyes. What makeup were they using? I've been a makeup artist and was hugely inspired by the makeup on the Angels.
Oh, really? I did my own makeup on the Angels, actually. I had a guy put on my base and all that, but I did my eye makeup myself. And it was totally cool. We each had our own dressing room where we'd have our makeup put on, our own makeup room, and it was really great. It was great. And then we had a hairdresser who'd come to our motorhome and do our hair, and that was great too. It was first class, the show all the way.
And he also asked, how was it working with Jaclyn Smith?
Oh, she was terrific. I really like Jaclyn. She's really sweet and not at all snobbish like you might think she is. Or you might not, but I mean, you might think she was because she was on the show for 5 years and always came across very ladylike. And so maybe you could have that misconception, but she's a very down-to-earth, good person. Really good person. I like her.
Nice. Stephen Bernstein asked, you worked with John Calvin twice in A California Dreamin' and Almost Pregnant. He seems like an outrageous guy. Was he fun to work with?
Yeah, I worked with John Calvin in Only California Dreaming, not in Almost Pregnant. That was the guy from Saturday Night Fever. No, that was the guy from you know, the one.
Was he in Grease?
With Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, Grease. What is his name? I can see him. He's the blonde. He's one of the T-Birds. John Conway? Jeff Conway.
Jeff. I did Almost Pregnant with Jeff Conway.
Nice.
He was really fun to work with. Easygoing. You know, just gave you all you needed to have. A good actor is someone who gives and you know, intends to help you, not to trip you up or anything. And I've been really lucky that way. I've had really good actors to work with. I've never had a problem on the set. Not really.
Excellent. Andre asked, are you a Nancy Allen? Are you friends with Nancy Allen?
Yes, I just saw her a few months ago. She's great. She's terrific. She still looks good. And yeah, it was so funny to run into her, and she's really good. I got to give her a call sometime because we got along great in New York when we were both doing commercials. She was a lot of fun, and she still seems like the same person, just the same.
Nice. Just reading through. Yes. Tourist Trap is one of my favorite movies. That's what Nikki says. That's nice that she says that. Stephen also asked, did you see the 1945 film noir Falling Angel with Dana Anderson and Linda Darling? Would be a good remake for you.
That was a theatrical release?
Yeah, it was a movie in the 1945 called Fallen Angel.
In 1945, a Charlie's Angels movie?
No. It's a movie that he thought it would be a good remake for you, with you. It was film noir film.
What's the name of it?
Fallen Angel.
Fallen Angel. I've never heard of it.
So we're gonna put on our list to watch now.
Put it on our list and see. I'll check it out and see if it's on Prime or Hulu or something.
Exactly.
Fallen Angel. No, I haven't seen it. Although it sounds familiar. I think it's a film noir.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't remember.
Andre asked, any memories from Fingers?
Fingers, yeah, I had to get undressed. Well, not undressed, but I had to get molested by Harvey Keitel in the bathroom. And that was weird, you know. So that was freaky, going in there and having him come on to me in the bathroom. That's about all I can remember about it. It was just so weird.
That does sound weird. That sounds very weird. Little fingers everywhere. And then
Yeah.
attached to Harvey Keitel. Attached to Harvey. That'd be kind of weird. Anybody in Zoom want to come on camera? Greg, Stephen, do you want me to try you one more time? Let me know. You can put it in the chat, and let's see if there's any more questions on the Facebook. Stephen asks, what is your idea of photography with lions and tigers? Oh, how was it? Sorry, I have to reread these and put them in my language. What was it? Was it your idea for the photography with the lions and tigers in Playboy? And was it terrifying to work with them?
Oh, no, it wasn't my idea. I don't know whose idea it was. I guess it was someone up at Playboy who thought she'd be a good person to be in the magazine with all the wild animals. And no, they weren't terrifying at all. They were so well trained that I felt totally at home. I mean, I really did. They were very well trained and very timid.
Yeah,
So
they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But they look like they could eat you for lunch.
They could have.
They do. There's actually one outtake. I don't know. I think I've showed you that he's looking very hungry at you. He's like,
Oh, yeah?
Tanya's lunch. Is it lunch break yet? I think
I don't remember that, but they were very sweet, the animals. They were the same ones that we brought to Africa with us.
Oh, beautiful.
Some of them got to come back and some of them couldn't come back. They had to stay there. The elephant came back and is living in Virginia right now, and I really want to see her to see if she still remembers me, because they have such great memories. And she was only like 3 years old when we used her. Yeah. So I'd love to go and see her. I really want to do that.
My question for the photo shoot for Playboy, was that just a one-day shoot for the magazine, or was it more than one day?
A one-day shoot. I think it was a one day. I don't think I could have handled it 2 days. It was very, you know, I had never posed nude before, and it was very scary. You know, it's not so much fun to pose nude unless that's what you do with your life. Yeah. And so I was glad it was over sort of quickly. I think it was one day.
And I can only imagine, like, with 20, 30 people, like those sets, even with photography sets, there can be a lot of people on the set.
No, trainer and the photography and me.
Oh, just the three of you? Oh, great.
Yeah. So it was really good. But I was still so nervous. I was so nervous to be undressed. That's what was it. The lions and tigers didn't scare me. It was the being naked that scared me.
That would scare me too. Not for you, not me being naked. Me being naked. Jeff asks, who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush. Do I have a celebrity crush anymore? I guess the closest would be Daniel Craig from the Bond movies. I don't really have a crush on him, but I really like him.
Who does not have a crush with him? I mean, yes. And someday we'll see the new Bond movie, someday.
Yeah, one day, sooner or later. They're not going to let it out till the pandemic's over, so it could be a year.
I know. Who knows? And especially now that since nothing's being produced, all those movies are going to be still new. So we're going to try to bring Steven in. Steven, I'm going to bring you in, try to bring you in one last time here. Zoom does push you out and then bring you back in. So if that's freaking you out and you're doing something, just let it will do its own thing. So let's see if this works this time. Here we go. And you can turn on your video.
Hey, I think it worked.
It did work. Hi.
Okay. I can't see Tanya though, but I can see me and I can see you.
Oh, you can see me? I'll turn myself off, see if you can see her.
Can you see me?
There you are. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, how you doing, Stephen?
I'm good, thanks. I'm calling in from England this evening, so I thought I would actually try and speak to you.
Where in England are you from?
Well, I'm currently up north of England, but I'm originally from the south of England. But my aunt and uncle actually live not too far from the Amberley chalk pits, which is Zoran's mine cave.
Are you near Manchester?
Yeah, I'm in Manchester City itself.
Oh, that's where my mom's from.
Well, small world. And funnily enough,
she's from Oldham. Do you know Oldham?
yeah, Oldham's about 5 miles from where I am. I'm in Salford. Small world. And the funny thing is, at the start of this evening's call, you were talking to Philippe, and you talked about Out of Africa. Now, my dad's cousin owned the ranch that was filmed on.
He helped get the film done?
My dad's cousin, she owns the ranch that they filmed Out of Africa on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was really small world that you said that.
Yeah, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So anyway, my questions to you this evening, because everybody talks about Charlie's Angels, but I'm English, so it has to be James Bond. I'm really sorry. But A View to a Kill is my personal favorite Bond film. I wanted to ask you.
Which one?
A View to a Kill is my favorite Bond film.
You're kidding.
No, I'm deadly serious. And I don't know if you can see this. Okay, this big album is full of my James Bond autographs. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we have Grace. We have Christopher Walken.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that?
That's me.
Exactly. So you've got it signed just down here. The only thing is it's a dark signature on a dark background. So one day I'm going to have to come and see you in LA at a Hollywood show and get you to re-sign it for me.
Okay, for sure. Or else I'll have to come to Europe again.
Well, please do. But my question is...
I've only been once.
Okay. Well, my question for you is, which was your favorite sequence to shoot when you were making the movie?
My favorite sequence to shoot?
Yeah. Was it the elevator shaft on fire? Was it the airship Golden Gate Bridge fight? Was it the mine chase? What?
I think it was the elevator shaft, because there were real flames coming up but not near enough to kill us or anything.
Yeah.
But scary, and it was fun to do because he was trying to pull me up and we couldn't touch hands. So he was too far above me. So it was really kind of thrilling in a way because I thought I might die.
Yeah, on the Blu-ray and the DVD, in the documentary about the making, you do say you remember there was a lot of heat, a lot of smoke, and it took a really long time.
It did. It took a really long time, and there was a lot of smoke. And
I can imagine.
Yeah, that was scary.
So was that basically shot at Pinewood as well? That sequence?
Yes, that was shot at Pinewood.
Okay. So that was my question. But also, if the film is on the TV, do you ever sit and watch it, or do you just move on?
I usually don't watch the films I do. I just don't, I always see the mistakes I made and I always want to change them. So I try not to watch them. But I did watch Tourist Trap the other day because my boyfriend said, here's a movie that I heard had good reviews, let's watch it. And all of a sudden I'm hearing tick tock, tick tock. And it was Tourist Trap. And that was the first time I had seen it since I made it.
Goodness. But yeah, I can imagine. So, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you want to watch your own movies because you just think of all the mistakes you made or how you could have done it better or differently,
Yeah, a lot of actors say that. I mean, Margot Kidder, in an interview she did for the Amityville Horror DVD, she said she hated that performance because she just sees things that she could have improved on. So yeah, that's quite common.
Yeah, I know it is. We're all too critical of ourselves.
Well, absolutely. I'm just waiting for Mike to come back in.
Oh, I'm back. Well, thank you, Stephen. Thank you for joining us today. I'm sorry it took us forever to get you back on.
Well, I was trying on a different device and I went, to heck with this. I'm going to try my iPad because I want to meet Tanya.
Oh.
So I have. So that's great.
Well,
great. Glad you came back.
Well, I've tried a few times, but
it's technology.
I got to meet Bond girl of my favorite Bond movie, so that's made my weekend.
Oh, great. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yes, and technology doesn't always work with us sometimes. So
no, definitely not. So thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm very grateful.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And be safe.
Well, we're basically on lockdown again in Manchester. So it's,
So are we in lockdown in LA.
But I think LA might be nicer than Manchester.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, it probably is. Manchester, coal, it's a linen or a fabric town.
Yeah, there are lots of mills and factories up here and canals, but yeah. I really don't know the history. I moved up here because of work and now I'm just sitting, not working.
Yeah.
Well, we'll watch A View to a Kill again.
Well, I'm going to make a confession. I'm watching it tonight.
Oh, cool.
Well, because we tend to do a James Bond season anyway, pretty much every year, and View to a Kill is coming up. So there we go.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
awesome. Well, thanks so much, Stephen. Nice to meet you.
Oh, no. Yeah, and you. Thanks so much. Bye, Tanya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're going to do a couple more questions from Facebook, and then we're going to have lunch.
Okay. Hear that, Lance?
Yeah.
He's making me a nice big chicken sausage.
Wow.
No, it's nothing bad in it.
No, just some sausage and some chicken sausage.
Yep.
Here we go. Stephen asks, As a married woman, was it awkward kissing other men on screen?
I think it was more awkward for my husband than it was for me. You sort of get used to it, and you're not in the throes of passion when you're doing it, believe me. There's too many crew around, and you just, you're not necessarily attracted to the guy you're in bed with. So, it's a little awkward.
Yeah, it's just a job. Just a job.
Just a job, yeah.
Kissing the hottest men in the world. It's just a job. Kobe asks, your appearance on the Johnny Carson show was legendary. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, well, I don't know. I just was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. And so I started to talk to the guy next to me, who was the guy from Little House on the Prairie, Michael Landon. I started to talk to him for a minute, right in the middle of the conversation with Johnny, and then I came back to him. But it was very nerve-wracking, really nerve-wracking, because he was the biggest thing on TV, you know what I mean? And, but he was the sweetest man, one of the sweetest people I ever met. Really nice guy.
Nice. Andre asked, Tanya, is there a novel character or a novel you would like to play in a movie?
Let's see. Well, some of them, it's too late for me to play them now.
All right, well, we'll come back to it next week.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Tanya Roberts says, we spoke last week, Tanya. I forgot to see if we were related. His name is Daniel Roberts. I don't think you're related.
Yeah, he's got to look it up. He's got to go on ancestry.com.
Yes. And then a few more questions. Someone asks, if you've been on any show right now, what would it be? If you were on any show, what would it be?
Oh, God. Maybe Homeland.
That'd be good.
I like Homeland a lot.
That would be good.
Or Schitt's Creek. I love that one.
I know. Unfortunately, that's done. I think they're doing
I know. It's so sad. Only 6 seasons. It was so funny.
And it just got movement during the 3rd and 4th season in America. And then it was like, bye-bye. Sad. Sharon asked, do you like musicals? And do you have a favorite one?
Do I like what?
Musicals.
Oh, musicals. Sure, I love musicals. Oh God, I liked Cats. I liked Hamilton. I liked let me think what else. West Side Story, going way back.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a little girl, I was taken to see it. I liked Avenue B, I liked Rent.
Yeah, Rent was great.
Rent was a good one. And I liked The Beatles Show. That was good too.
Did you see Cats, the Cats, the movie that came out last year?
No, I didn't see it because I heard it was so horrible.
Me either. I haven't seen it either. Just wanted to see what you thought. So thanks everybody for all the questions today and the people that came on Zoom. I'm gonna do I have a new book out called Flowers. I know, self-promotion from Mike Pingel. It's photos of me on my walks about flowers. And I know Tanya loves flowers so much. So this one's for you when I see you next.
Thank you.
And So we know what you're having for lunch today. Anything exciting happening this week?
This week, I'm going to the bank this week.
That's a big thing.
First time in the bank in about 3 months. They only let one person in the bank at a time.
Yeah.
One person. So it's pretty safe. But I'm doing that, and otherwise I'm not, well, I hike with my dogs, but I'm not planning to do anything else.
Yeah.
I'm just paranoid about it.
It's okay.
You
I'm
know?
paranoid about it too.
Yeah.
You know, and being around people it's pretty paranoid right now.
Yeah.
But what I would do to kill to go to a premiere or something. I would love to go someplace, but
Yeah.
it will all happen again.
I can't wait until it's over.
I miss the front porch.
You miss what?
The front porch.
Oh, he misses the front porch restaurant.
Oh, yeah. Are they not
That's
open?
No, in the Granville I miss.
Yeah.
And let's see, Foxes and Hounds. There's a lot of restaurants I miss, and sushi I miss. And it's going to be forever before that's open.
Yeah. It's fine picking food up, but there's a whole different experience when you're actually sitting down and enjoying it and
Oh,
in
yeah.
a restaurant. So I do miss that, but you know, it will all turn around. We're all healthy, and that's all that matters. So
That's right.
all right, Tanya.
Keep it crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Everybody, don't forget, if you want to pick up your Tanya, I was live with Tanya Roberts today. Get your mug so you can have your coffee next time with us. Also, those of you who had ordered signed photos, we are doing those on Monday, come hell or high water. So those will be out in the mail early next week for you guys. So if you want to purchase a signed photo, please run over to tanyaroberts.biz and order one, have it personally signed. We'll sign them. Tanya will sign them on Monday. We'll get those out in the mail for you. And I guess that's it.
Okay.
Well, enjoy your, good to talk to you. Enjoy your lunch today, Tanya.
Thank you.
And everybody out there, be safe, wear your masks, social distance.
Wash your hands.
That's right. Wash your hands. Stay home if you can. And come see us next Saturday.
Yep. Next Saturday.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Tanya.